Hi everyone, in this video I just want to take a couple of minutes and I want to talk pretty quickly about plagiarism and cheating. This is my way to walk you through Berkeley College's policy and my policy about doing our own work and plagiarizing. And if you ever have any questions about plagiarizing or cheating, please let me know. Alright, so I want to boil down my points to three main ideas. The first is that I believe that plagiarism is a threat to our education. I think it is one of the biggest threats out there. If we are not doing our own work, if we are not producing our own papers and our own discussion boards, education dies. It doesn't work. The only way we can learn, the only way we can grow is to do our own work all of the time. So I want us to keep that in mind. In order for education to be worth it and for college to be worth it, everyone has to be doing their own work. Now, the second point is because plagiarism is such a big deal and it's such a big concern now, especially when so many of us are taking classes, as you are here, online and in the virtual world. So because plagiarism is such a big deal, Berkeley College uses Turnitin. This is a program that will scan every single paper that you write, and it will match it up with outside sources. So it looks against sources that can be found like Wikipedia or anything you can find through Google. Keep in mind that for this class and for probably any of your classes that have essays, your essays will go through Turnitin. At any point when you submit a paper, you can go in and you can see your Turnitin plagiarism score. I highly recommend taking a look at this just in case you are worried. Now, the vast majority of the time, that percentage is nothing to worry about, but if you are copying and pasting, your percentage is going to be pretty high and you're going to be caught. So keep in mind that all papers are going through Turnitin. That's the anti-plagiarism software. And then I will also be checking all discussion boards and all quizzes for plagiarism. Please make sure that you are not copying and pasting. All right. So if you have a quiz, it is not okay to copy and paste information from SparkNotes and not cite it. A general rule, if you are copying and pasting a quote, then try to limit the quote to 2 sentences or less, and then you also must cite it, right? You must quote it, you must tell me where it comes from, and then you need to write in your own words about it. All right, now the third point I want to say is about self-plagiarism. This is something that we may not know about, so I want to talk about it quickly. Berkeley College has a policy, and many colleges do, has a policy against reusing a paper. Keep in mind that if for this class or any class, if you want to reuse a material written for another class, let your professor know. My general rule, and this may not be the same for every professor and every discipline, but my general rule is that every paper that you are submitting must have been written during these 15 weeks. All right, so it cannot be a paper from another class, whether that class was high school or another college class. But if you are ever stuck and not quite sure what this means or anything like that, let me know. I'm more than happy to walk you through it. All right, so those are my 3 main points. Basic idea is don't cheat. All work must be your own. If you are borrowing a sentence or two from someone else, you have to cite it, you have to quote it. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know.